this camp compared to last year?
I think it just feels like we have a lot of older guys this year. A lot of guys that were able to play last year between, me, Sally, and Gali. Brandon George has played before. He was hurt last year, obviously, but he's played a lot in the system. So it seems like at the top we have a lot of old guys and like trying to bring the young guys around and show them the ropes a little bit.
We hear all the time about how the offense is a lot more confident this camp. But personally, do you feel more confident now that you've been around here a little bit and maybe have a bigger reason to have a bigger voice?
Oh, for sure. I think year 2 in system, kind of know a little bit more. See where you failed last year, where you kind of had some setbacks, and kind of improve them this year and try to work on to get better and better. And so I think definitely having that year under my belt is helpful. And so I try to every day kind of look at myself and try to see what I can get better at, what I can improve on, and keep going forward like that.
Where were those setbacks for you last year? What are you trying to improve?
Just kind of trying to play within the defense, trying to play aggressive style football, what Coach Bates tries to harp on and preach on, try to get downhill more. And so I think if I can improve on that and get better at that, I can make more plays for the defense and help us be better as a total.
Where do you get majority of your snaps? Money or Mike?
I Mike. I play a little money too, so trying to still move around. I played money last year, so trying to be fluent in that aspect. Try to be able to play both, but definitely Mike.
You and Brandon can play both, right?
Mm-hmm.
You played a little bit of Mike last year, but how comfortable were you coming into camp with that position, and how does that progress?
Are you talking about like comfortable last year's camp or comfortable this year's camp?
This year's camp.
Way more comfortable. I mean, I think playing in the game definitely like heightens your comfortability afterwards. Like kind of going into your little like, okay, it's probably running the show now, but after getting a game under your belt, it definitely feels a little easier. And so, definitely way more comfortable this year. Way more kind of focused on my keys and what I have to do to be better. And so I think that's why way more comfortable this year.
You were Mike in the bowl game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would give you a leg up on this season, right?
Definitely, it's a confidence builder. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I think it helps you kind of see, right and wrong and what you did well and try to improve on those things.
We've heard a lot about the young linebackers, the freshmen in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been impressed with those guys? What have you seen out of that?
Those guys are going to be really, really good. I think the whole class in general, from even outside of linebackers, but linebackers especially, we got like Braylon, Heem, Jordan, Kyle, all the young guys that were either here this year or here last year. They're going to be great. They're fast, athletic, can make plays, and so we're excited for their future, for sure.
Kyle was hurt a lot last year. Like, did you know much about him or what he was capable of before you kind of stepped on the field?
Oh yeah, I mean, Kyle and I are from kind of the same hometown, and so I heard about him. Like, he's a little younger than I am, but I've known Kyle for a little bit now, and so super excited to see him play. He's super fast. He's athletic, and so he's on the field this year. He's going to be a Showtime player for sure.
I mean, you're a transfer guy, but you seem pretty ingrained in this program because you're so experienced in it. How do you feel as far as being one of the leaders now of the linebacker group?
I mean, I try to just be a voice. I think I can give a different perspective. I've been somewhere else in the past, and so I have some experiences from that standpoint and from that tenure over there. So I think I try to just bring a different voice, bring a different mentality that, been around the block a little bit. I've played college football before, and so trying to be just another voice for the guys.